Good morning. Welcome back to Patio Bloom. I'm Didi, and today we're gonna talk about back babies from either Lowe's or Home Depot. Today I get this. Well, I got this yesterday from Home Depot, and these are back babies. The price is, I believe, $17.98, something like that. And I love to go to Lowe's or Home Depot. And by the way, this is not sponsored or whatsoever, but they sometimes they have a good quality, sometimes they neglect them, and that makes me sad. I just don't understand why just they neglect them and just left it in the corner of the store that nobody even know where, and they almost look died. But not this one. This one I stopped by yesterday because, like, I went to Orchids and Bloom in the Popka on Saturday, something like that. And then on Sunday, I was like, no, this one is Labor Day weekend. So on Monday, I went to Home Depot, which is yesterday. I was like, let me check out what they have. And they have quite a bit, guys. The key with back babies is they give you, they give you the pictures and the label inside, but most of the time the pictures is not matched with the label inside, the name of the orchid itself. See, look at this, and they just put Yellow Splash Cattleya orchids. So the pictures is kind of like the original average what's the orchid's gonna look like most of the time. So what you do is you look at the tag. This one is Tansok Delight, and then from the tag you can Google it, what's the orchid's actually gonna look like. So yeah, so this one is actually almost pretty close with what a picture look like. And also in this video I'm gonna show you how to repot it, how I repot my orchids, use what kind of medium that I'm going to use for my orchids, and what kind of pot that I use for my orchids. All of them is Cattleya, as you can see. Yeah, I cannot lose the tag, it's important to me. So the pictures, I'm just gonna keep this. So if you go to Home Depot, this tag is, they always have warranty for 1 year for all their plants. So you want to keep this because this barcode, this UPC number, will help you if you need to return it. The great things with 1 year warranty of plants is, if your plant die, return them back. That's how I do it. And this one, and look how healthy they are. This is one of the first time that I got from Home Depot or Lowe's that they look so healthy. And they even have sheet. Look, sheets ready to bloom for $17.98. Most of the time, if you go to Orchid, I went to Orchids in Bloom, like I said, on Saturday, and then I purchased a couple items because I always want to support our local business, right? And then I also know what it takes to grow orchids. That's why they are pricey, because for mature plant it's at least 5 years old, so it took a lot to grow orchids to 5 years old, and it's gonna cost quite a bit. So yes, I do understand the pricing, and I never try to haggle and whatnot, because it's not right. It took, I know better. I know it took a lot to grow orchids. This plant is Cattleya Ferret Star Trek Chen San, which is beautiful, orangey. This is what the pictures look like. It's not really look like that. I'm gonna keep this tag just in case purposes only. And orangey color is beautiful. And this one, the sign said Encyclia. So I was like, well, I never tried to grow Encyclia before. Maybe I will try. I want to mount it because Encyclia flower normally will grow really high. The spike will grow really high, and the flower will hang, which is pretty cool. And they usually smell really, really good. But when I research it, the name is APLC Mitsuko Takashi, which is cross of Jackie Bright and Encyclia Rio Clarence and Fragrance Encyclia hybrids. So they got Encyclia, yeah, as one of the parents, but it's actually Cattleya. So that's gonna go in hanging basket for me too, because anything that Cattleyas, I try to either mount them or hang them, because Cattleya is a little bit finicky. You know, they beautiful flower, gorgeous, large bloom, and all that, but they are a little bit finicky. They do not like too much water. They like to water them when they're almost dry. They do not like direct sun. They love the sun, but they do not like the sun sometimes. Okay, so this one, let me pull the pack first. So yeah, they're a little bit finicky, but so far mine is thriving. I'm not professional. This is just my hobby, and I love to grow them, and I want to make it sort of like learning as I go along, watching a lot of YouTube video and take the best part of it. And so far, I have over close to 500 plants, and my casualty maybe 3, which is not bad. I'm bragging, but yeah, so it works for me, and I would like to share that with all of you, my viewers, and hopefully we can learn together and making sure our hobby keep going. This one is, I broke the tag, which just makes me so sad. I broke the tag and then I re-tag it myself. This one is RTH Chief Glory Baby Face. Pretty cool. The flower is yellowish, reddish. It's pretty cool. Hopefully one day we will be able to see them bloom, and then I'll show it to you. And last but not least, I only buy 5 only 5 back babies, the healthiest one. That's what I choose, and they come like this. See this? They cover with the net and a rubber band, so the mediums is not a spill, which is perfect. And you can use this net to mount your orchids on the tree if you want, if you wish. Look at this. Oh my gosh, she's stuck. She have a new no. Come on, you can do it. Okay, I have to break this one loose because the new plants is growing inside the net. I don't mount my orchids on the tree. The reason being is I tried to mount it before. I have Rubellini palm. The orchids survive. Actually, that's one of the part that I start to grow orchids, right? Like I keep killing this my phalaenopsis. I do not know why. Most likely I water them too much. So I try to put it on my palm tree, and then they grow, they give me bloom, but yet the leaf doesn't look so healthy. You know, it's not that green. They only have like maybe 4 leaves. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to learn how to do it in the pot. And my phalaenopsis, let me show it to you. My phalaenopsis is thriving. They are healthy. Look how big the plant is. Right now, I just finished them, the bloom, and I trim and whatnot. Oh, okay, let me make it short. This, okay. So, oh, my allergies. These ones. So, they're good. So I take out of the tree, and that way I'll be able to watch them. And in orchids, guys, it's more like a observations. You know, you look at your orchids and like, okay, it look like the leaves, there's something wrong with it, there's some scale or whatever, and then you can react to it. I think that's the most success that I did, because I check my orchids every day, making sure they look healthy. If they have a bloom, making sure I put Savine on it, just in case there's trips or whatever. And I'll show you what trips is, that what kind of effect that trip will do with your bloom or spike. And it's devastating sometimes because you're waiting so long for them to bloom, and then next thing you know, it's like half of my bloom is dying. That's, you know, so it's devastating. But I kind of know the secret. Savine is really good. Savine is this. Sorry. This is what I use. Savine. And they work perfect for trips. So as soon as you see spike, you just you know, spray them and they're good to go. And you don't have to do it not every day, but very often. As soon as you see spike, I just spray it. I walk every morning, look at my orchids before I go to work, and then I just spray them and go from there. And so far they are looking good. All right, stop talking. Nobody want to see me. And now I'm gonna show you how am I gonna repot this. Most of the time I'm not editing my videos, just because first the time, seconds, you know, I'm gonna try as natural as possible. Like I said, I always apologize about my language barrier. And try to send the video as fast as I could as soon as I'm done, so that way we can move on and go to the next video, and learning from my mistake and making sure you guys get information that you like to hear. My problem back then when I just started is there's quite a bit of a channel that doesn't really tell me how to do stuff. Like I have question, oh, how to repotting Vanda. It's not really many video telling you about repotting Vanda, and I'm gonna try to do that for you guys one of these days when I have my Vanda need to be repot and whatnot. Most of the time Vanda is really easy. You just let them go and then they just thrive, and you fertilize them. I'm sorry, I have a trash truck passing by today. It's Tuesday, so my garbage collector is happening on Tuesday. And okay, Vanda. So Vandas, when the roots getting like 8 feet long, you can roll them or cut them. And a lot of people say, oh, don't ever cut Vanda roots. They're fine. They're fine. They'll grow back as long that you fertilize them once a week. Make it sure observations. Look at your Vanda. There's no fungus on them, or there's no whatever that problem might be. So it's been really good. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and then showing to you. This basket I got from dollar store. You know, orchids is expensive as it is already, so I always try to make it sure what is the cheapest way to do it. You know, clay pot, I will go to RF when I go to Homestead, Florida. There's this nursery called RF, and they have beautiful clay pot, and it's perfectly made for a cattleya. Because a lot of big holes, a lot of air circulations for it, and it's perfect. This pot, this wire basket that you got from dollar store, and they are perfect. They gonna break over times, you know, loose, because it's $1.50, guys, compared to $8, $16, $18, $1.50. And on springtime they will have also the chains, but it's dollar store, you cannot expect much. So sometimes the chain's not there, so you can buy the chains on Amazon. There's a different link that you can buy, and I believe it's about maybe like $2.50 each, which is still not bad. In a dollar store, of course, $1.50, but the availability is limited sometimes. But this basket's always there, so this is what I use, and I put a chain and I hang them. Cattleya especially love a lot of air circulation, a lot of dryness, so this is perfect for me, and it's $1.50. That's the basket. And the medium that I use is charcoal. The charcoal, I think I told you in my previous videos a couple back, I just get charcoal from the store. Sometimes in Publix they have buy one get one free, and that's what I do. I buy 6 bags of them, and I will whack them to make it sure it's breaking to manageable pieces, and that's what I use for my orchids. I always use pebble, clay pebble, like that, to retain moisture, and lava rocks. Just like, you can get red lava rocks, whatever you like. So first, let's do this cattleya. This is how you got it in the store. And a lot of people just left it in the original pot like this, and then you just insert it to a different pot. But I like to repot them right away, because for me, not all the time, but most of the times when you see the roots hanging like this, they are ready to be repot. And I want them to grow and to have less problem in the future anyway. So see, they put this styrofoam on the bottom just to help drainage. And they use orchid bark. Better Grow is not bad products, guys, I can tell you that. And they've been most of the times when the orchid's not good quality, because they mistreat it in the store, and that is make me sad. And if you guys not gonna take care of it, put it on sale that people can buy and take care of them, you know, because for grower, I'm not a grower professionally, this is my hobby. And for normal people like me, it'll help when the price is still cheaper, right? And then the orchids get taken care of. It's just not gonna die in the store, and all those people hard work just die. And I don't think it's right. See, so this is what the original grow. They put sphagnum moss inside, and then if you keep it like that, it could create rot. So now I will cut those. Use scissors and blowtorch to sterilize this. This way, any fungus, any diseases that your plant have, it doesn't transfer to the next one. Like I said, I never have. My casualty of my orchid is really, really low, the rate. So I cannot say what kind of disease that can transfer to plant. I do not have. And just cut away. I do not have the experience to know what happens. As soon as I see there's a problem with my orchids, I react. Cut away. And save the good roots. That roots I'm gonna save, definitely. They look good. I know those look like barbrick, right? But they'll be alright. Trim anything that can create rot. You do not want your orchid root to rot. Good roots, I'm gonna leave that alone. And if you guys have any question, you know, just leave me text, and I try to answer the best I could. And voila, that's the orchid roots that I'm gonna keep. Sometimes I do have to go back and remove some root, the one that I think is not gonna survive, or it's not gonna give support to the orchid itself. So I have this some mix already, which is lava rocks, charcoal, and the clay pebble. I'm not sure if you can see me. Yeah, and I'm not gonna edit this video, guys, just because I don't have a lot of times. I do have full-time job, demanding job, so I'm gonna try just to make the video and publish it, and then we go from there. And hopefully you guys be able to learn with me and enjoy and subscribe. and share and press the like button, also the notification button. That way, as soon as I have new video, or I go, most of the time I go visit nursery and I try to make video for that too. So you guys know where to get orchids. I live in Central Florida in Orlando. So if that helps, you guys can go to the orchid nursery that I go, and they have beautiful collection. And the orchid nursery is just beautiful, guys. It's orchids in bloom. Yeah, Crow Smith. It's a fantastic. See, I layer them. I put the lava rocks. I put the charcoal, and now clay pebble. Is the clay pebble go through the basket sometimes? Yes, they do. But and the key with Cattleya, also do not bury the pot too much. Let them have some exposure, so it doesn't get rotten. Okay, and that's it. I did not fill it up to the top, as you can see, and I will hang the tag here. Very important to me, because I need to know what they are. And I do catalog my orchids. There's this app to catalog the orchids. I believe you go to App Store, and then only costs you $7.99, and then you can have it for a long time. And now I'm gonna put the chain. Easy. I love this spot. The one who, there's this lady in Miami. She's from Cuba, and she's the one. She has so many beautiful, very successful collector. And she's like, no, for orchids, I'm not trying to spend a lot of money, so whatever cheap I can use, reuse basket, that's what I use. And this is how I got the idea to use dollar store basket. And voila. Look at this. That's your orchids. Back baby, $17.98. Not bad at all. Cannot wait until they bloom. Oh, one more thing. Fertilizer. I put slow release fertilizer. Let's see if we have it in. Hold on, I'll be back. So sorry, now being prepared. This is what I use. I don't know if you can see. So it's NutriCoat 18-6-8. So I'm gonna put, when the baskets does not have hole, I just sprinkle it on the top. For this one, I use this little container. You can get this in Amazon, 104, I don't know, like 20 bucks. It's not. And this is what I'm saying, orchids can't get really expensive, because all these little things. So I fill them, and then I just put them inside. You know, every time you water them, it's fertilize your orchids inside. But I still have my regimen to put my orchids. So now let's hang this in my temporarily orchids area before they go to the pergola. Because right now they're still new and we don't know what they're gonna bring from the store, just in case. So I will put it in there and wait to be placed to the pergola or anywhere else I want to put it. I'm trying to expand because my addiction is just getting more and more, so I'm gonna try to expand because I do not know where else to put my orchids. It's getting crazy, you know. And that's repotting, and I'm gonna repot all my 5 orchids that I purchased from Home Depot. And I don't think you guys need to like pretty much get those already. And this is these 3 things that I got from Orchid in Bloom the other day. This is Dendrobium Jaiho Delight. Look at how cute this is. And then I also got the different kind. This one have no bloom yet, but the lip for this one is more reddish. Oh, it's not even right. Oranges, more orange. This one is Dendrobium Sinying Frosty Mare. Dendrobium Sinying Frosty Mare. That's beautiful. And also this Cattleya is about ready to bloom. Cattleya Volcanotric Red Lava. I'm excited for her to be bloom. See, like when you see spike like this, start spraying with Savine. This Savine, just in case there's strips in there. And that's it for today. I hope my potting video will help you guys. And if you have any other questions and want me to show more of potting, let me know. Send me a message, and then we can learn together. And that's it for me today. And enjoy little things in life, anythings. I try not to have any negativities in my videos because, like I always say, life is hard. I said this already, and let's enjoy every little things in life that can bring you joy and happiness. And for me, it's my orchid, my $17.98 or 98 cents orchids. And look at her, she have a seeds. Oh, I forgot, hold on before I close this video. Also, when there's a sheet like this is like, yes, most likely you're gonna have a bloom, but sometimes they're not giving you bloom. And when they dry out, do not cut it. Sometimes they will create sheet even though it's dry out from inside. Okay, please press subscribe, likes, and press also the notification button, so every time I make a video, you'll be the first one to watch. Enjoy your day and enjoy every little thing in life. Have a great day. Bye-bye.